Okay, so let's as we are. Everybody sees that? Cool. Okay. So anyhow, Natalia, very, very nice job. If you have any questions, let me know. I would try to keep this text, uh, you have it not touching the shape the whole time, so I'd probably be consistent about that and try to have this text also not touch that shape. The way you could do that is you could adjust, since this is a decorative element, you could, maybe adjust this a little. And then, see how it feels. If this feels a little empty, once you adjust this, let's see how it feels. And if this feels a little not pale, but a little empty, then maybe like a tiny thing here, but I'm not sure. Let's go simple first and then go from there. All right, Stephanie. All right, so Stephanie. Okay, looking good. All right, super organized. Uh, couple things I would personally do if I were you. Uh, this typeface looks like it has been squished a little, if I'm not mistaken. I would definitely check that out. It looks like maybe vertically it's been something happened. So I'd take a look at that. You can see like in this ease, I'm not sure if this is the way the typeface looks, I wouldn't use this typeface, but this looks more correct um, than this. So anyway, so I might think about the typeface. I think there's a roofer there. It's weird. Um, yeah, this blocking system you have here is not working yet, but it's getting there because I don't know what it's adding to the design. Because if we took away all the color, the communication would still be my eye goes here, then my eye goes here, and then my eye goes here. The only difference being is that this has a darker outline, it looks like. Oh, I see. Oh, you have these go paler. Ah, interesting. Interesting. I didn't catch that on the screen. Um, well, if we're gonna do that, oh, I see. I'm sorry, Stephanie. I didn't realize you had a plot here. If we're gonna do that, let's emphasize that. That's cool. One thing you could do is take away the fill of all of these. No, maybe take away the stroke. Hmm. You know what I would do? I would probably take away all of these and then maybe put something in the background, like a gradient. It's going to be pretty colorful, but that kind of seems to be what you're going for here. Um, and then what you could do actually is just make the text smaller. And also this chair needs to be a bit bigger, I think, for all of these to line up along the bottom. Yeah, so you want the bottoms and the tops to line up, I think. But you could take this idea you have but I really like this idea of like, uh, it seems like you get the conceptually see the first thing and then see the last thing. So you want the viewer to go here, it seems like. What if you made all this text smaller, actually possibly put some returns after these paragraphs, maybe? Yeah, maybe put some returns after these, get rid of the boxes. And then maybe when you make your text smaller, all of this, let's say it was, you know, here or lower, you could have that gradient all along the bottom here. So it would be like, you see the chip, oh, look, got a little thing there, but don't do that thing. That's just my drawing here. We would have mid-century modern design, and maybe you could have that in like this color, this orange color you have, or maybe you could have it even in black, so that you definitely see that first. And then you have these. I'm not sure what color. Maybe this is black and those are black, or maybe 85% black, you know, with a dark gray, or maybe they are this orange color, which I'm not sure how it's going to work. It might look a tad alarming, but see what happens. And then the text list with a great job. Great job. I can see you use the grid underneath, which is fantastic. And font is great here, and just a little bit of work there. This, I can see you're playing with the outlines, the strokes rather, and you have the rounded corner. You know, there will be a chance to do that. If you do want to use outlines, strokes like that, you could put it around the whole page, or you could have like maybe I'll change the color of this, maybe I don't know, maybe like a horizontal line here. Just to, and even the line could even end here. It doesn't have to go all the way across. And then maybe you could have one here. It would be a lot with the gradient, so you may not want to do both, but see how it unfolds. One thing you're going to probably come across when you do a solid color that's changing from dark to light is that all the text won't be able to be white if it's too if it's in like the top 50% and the lower 50% of the color, which I'm meaning, you know, the darkest to the lightest. So you might have to use white and black text, and that's something you could do. The other thing you could do is you could have a gradient. And I know you want to use color, but I wonder if it detracts from the images themselves. So let's say hypothetically we got rid of the orange and you did like a more neutral gradient here. That could be interesting. That could be interesting. Like maybe, you know, if you think gray is too boring, we love gray. I think gray is great. Gray goes with everything. What's wrong with gray? Why are you fighting with me, girl? Gray is great. All right, so you think about it if you want to do that. But I now that I understand what you're doing here, I really appreciate it. So very good job. And now we will move on to Angelo. So Angelo, I hope you are having a good day. Let's see what you got. Let me stop the video and restart.